Thanks for joining us. My name is Quinn, and I'm the lead of Indigenous initiatives at the Gord, Downie, and Chanie Wenjack Fund. Inspired by Chanie's story and Gord's call to build a better Canada, we aim to build cultural understanding and create a path toward reconciliation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples. Let's begin our conversation.
Hello, my name is Candice Hart. I'm the Director of Operations and Partnership for the Manito Ahbee Festival. I come from Treaty 5. My reserve is Nisitchuiasik, Nelson House in northern Manitoba.
I'm Grace Redhead. I'm the Special Events, Cultural and Engagement Manager with the Manito Ahbee Festival. I'm also a registered member of Shamattawa First Nation in northern Manitoba.
Thanks, both of you, for being here. Let's get started. There's so much diversity within powwow dances. Can you walk us through some of the different dance styles and what makes them unique?
Yeah, there are so many different styles within powwow, and then even within variations within. So, for example, jingle dress originally started as old style or traditional jingle dress, very simple moves, and then evolved to contemporary. And so now they have eagle fans, fancier footwork, and much more elaborate dresses. So you can see that evolution within one dance style in itself.
One of our oldest dance styles is our men's traditional. This dance component represents our warriors preparing to return or go to war. You can see them telling stories when they're with their dance moves, their dance styles that they have. They're all different throughout their competition or their traditional dance movements. Majority of the movements are on the ground, often mimicking tracking or scouting or spiritual connections to the land. So a lot of them, they tell their own story and in their dance style that they have.
Awesome. And how do regalia and dance styles reflect identity, nation, or personal story?
So individuals, like dancers, will make the regalia individual to them, their families, their colors, experiences they've had. The beadwork designs may be passed down from generation to generation. You'll be able to see a bit of each person's nation in the design. And it used to be you could go to a powwow and tell their community based on the designs. And over time, there's been a lot more cultural sharing. So you can see Dakota designs included in florals or in fancy shawls, for example. So there's a real blending now of traditional designs, contemporary art within regalia.
Thank you so much. What role do drums and singers play in shaping the overall experience?
The drum groups are the heartbeat of the powwow. Without the drum groups and the singers, there would be no dancing. Many of the dancers and families, part of the protocol when it comes to the drummers, offer tobacco to the drummers and the singers for special songs that the families want them to sing. So a lot of the drum groups have very spiritual singing when it comes to the dancers and their offerings.
For someone unfamiliar, how should they understand the relationship between tradition and evolution within powwow culture?
It's important to remember that even as things evolve and powwows have grown, but everything is rooted in tradition. So many of the songs, dances come from ceremony, come from somewhere deeply connected to spirit. So we need to be respectful of those traditional protocols as we welcome in new ways of being and dancing.
We can't remove ceremony and traditions from powwows. It was always there. It's always been there. We're always balancing tradition and more contemporary ways of powwow. We're always moving with the years.
Thanks. That's awesome. And could you share how more traditional dances have evolved into more contemporary styles?
Yeah, so with two categories specifically, jingle dress and grass dance, there's old style. We call it old style. Those are traditionally medicine dances, healing dances. And over the years, they've evolved and added more contemporary elements. So jingle dress, for example, the old style, was a healing dance. It still is. But there's now more footwork involved, more contemporary songs, faster songs, things like that. And so as people are designing their regalia and their beadwork, the designs have also evolved to be a little bit more contemporary. You're seeing more beadwork, kind of maybe less of like the shells and the bones on their regalia, but ultimately at its core, it's still a healing dance, and they're still rooted in healing and medicine.
If you'd like to continue learning, you can follow along on our YouTube channel or wherever you listen to podcasts, and you can find additional resources on our website at downiewenjack.ca. Thanks and take care.